Zina, Development Consultant, Republic of South Sudan. Promoter, Global Innovation, Peace and Sustainable Development. Promoter, United Nations Sustainable Development Agenda 2030. African Union Agenda 2063. Uganda Development Agenda 2040. And India Growth Index India at 75. Director General, Asia Africa Development Council. President, Innovation Society of India. President, International Association of Sports and ICT. In today, in promotions with the India bilateral issues, bilateral relation between across the world series, promotional series, I am discussing India South Sudan relations, bilateral relations. What are the bilateral relations between India and South Sudan? So South Sudan was a part of Anglo-Egyptian Sudan under joint British-Egyptian rule from 1899 to 1955. After two civil wars, 1962 to 72, 1983 to 2005, a comprehensive peace agreement was signed between the government of South Sudan and Sudan People's Liberation Movement (SPLM) on 9th January 2005 in Nairobi, which led to autonomy for the South and a South Sudanese referendum on independence in the 6 year time. Consequently, South Sudan gained independence from the Sudan on 9th July 2011, following a peaceful referendum in which 98.5% South Sudanese voted for separation. South Sudan became 193rd member of the United Nations and 50th member of African Union. India did not take side in the two civil wars. Therefore, like some other countries, it carried no baggage from the past. There were sporadic informal contact between SPLM and Indian mission in Kampala, Nairobi, and Kensa in 1980 and the 1990 when the war broke out in 1983. Only a few interpreted members of the Indian community stay on it Juba and other major towns while most left from the north. India has a long-standing relationship with the peoples of South Sudan. In December 1975, the then President of India, Sri Farquaruddin Ali Ahmad, visited South Sudan and addressed the Regional People Assembly in Juba. Almost the entire population of Juba had turned out to welcome him. An assessment by the Embassy of Khartoum stated, on the whole, the visit to Juba made it evident that the South Sudanese have deeper respect for India. Same statement delivered by the Honorable Professor James Bani Igga during India visit on the 12th June 2019. So, in the cases of that, the Minister of State for the External Affairs, Sri A. Ahmed, attended the signing of the Comprehensive Peace Agreement on 9 January 2005 in Nairobi between the Government of Sudan and SPLM that brought peace to the South Sudan. Indian consulate in Juba was opened in October 2007, which was later upgraded to the level of embassy in March 12. India was the one of the first country to recognize independent South Sudan, and then Vice President of India, Sri Muhammad Hamid Ansari, attended the Independence Day celebration in Juba, 9 July 2011. We must proud this India is the first country, was the first country who recognized independent South Sudan, and then Vice President of India, Sri Muhammad Hamid Ansari, attended the independence celebration in the Juba, 9 July 2011. First, so independent bilateral, especially important bilateral relations and bilateral visit from the Indian side. Former President Sri Farooq Ali Ahmad visited Juba, then part of South Sudan, in December 1975. Minister of State for External Affairs Sri E. Ahmad attended the signing of Comprehensive Peace Agreement between South Sudan and Sudan in Nairobi in January 2005. Subsequently, he led a multidisciplinary delegation to South Sudan in 2011. Former Vice President, former Vice President Sri Hamid Ansari represented India at the independence ceremony in Juba 9 July 2011. Former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh also met President Salva Kiir Madrid in New York on 24th September 2011 on the sideline of UN General Assembly UNGA. The special envoy of India to South Sudan and Sudan visited the two countries regularly to discuss issues of bilateral interest. Former members of Security MOS General retired BK Singh visited Juba from July 12-13 to 2015 as a special envoy of the Prime Minister of India to deliver invitation to South Sudan President Salva Kiir and foreign Prime Minister Dr. Barna Modal Benjamil for participating in the third India-Africa Summit in New Delhi in October 2015. MOS General retired VK Singh visited Juba from July 13, 2016 to coordinate and oversee the evacuation of Indian nationals when civil war was at its peak in the South Sudan. Especially from the Sudanese side, a high-level delegation from the President Salva Kiir office led by Dr. Fazili Office Coach visited India in April 2011. A special envoy of President of South Sudan, Joseph Lal Archil visited in November 2011. Former Vice President Dr. Rick Sultani visited India to participate in the conference organized by Friends of Modern Rearmament at Ponchigini in January 2012. Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry and Cooperative, Betty H. Argo visited January 2012. Deputy Minister of Commerce of South Sudan, Neju via letter 8-member delegation to attend Kuma exhibition in Mumbai, January 2012 on the invitation of Indo-African Chamber of Commerce, Chairperson of Constitution Fund Committee of National Assembly, Better Urban Simpson, led an 8-member delegation on the study tour of India, hosted by Indian Bureau of Parliamentary Study and Training in July 2012. President General Salva Kiir Madrid was scheduled to visit India in August 2013, but the visit was postponed at last minute due to disturbed political situation in the country. President Salva Kiir, accompanied by the high-level official delegation, attended the third India-Africa summit held in New Delhi in October 2015 and discussed bilateral relations with the PM Narendra Modi on the sideline of the summit during the year 2018. There were many visits from the South Sudan to attend international conference organized in India. Mr. Yen Lom Sepsis, Minister of Higher Education and Science and Technology, Mr. Garbi Shaukar Jang, Minister of Mining, attended the CIE Exim Bank conclave in New Delhi during March 2018. Mr. Sophia Fall, Minister of Water Resource and Irrigation, visited India to take part in Mahatma Gandhi International Sanitation Conference 29 September 2nd October 2018. Mr. Joseph Cosman Nepron, Minister of Environment, Forestry, visited India twice to attend International Solar Alliances Funding Conference 2010 and first General Secretary of International Solar Alliances October 2018. Professor Jobens, Vice Chancellor University of Juba, visited India under the Academic Visitor Program sponsor. India Africa Summit on the recommendations and on the invitation of Professor Ripuranjan Sinha invited John Yetta for the discuss about the bilateral issue, which way we can proceed further. He is the CEO and chairman of SIP Technology, Juba. After discussion with that in 2019, Professor James Wani Iga is the Vice President of Republic of Sudan visited India and launched India, especially launched it in India, is the South Sudan Green and Industrial Revolution 2030. Launch Nile Diplomat International General to cover all opportunity surrounded by Nile River. And given the task to the Council for Sustainable Peace and Affairs for the holistic development of South Sudan in terms of policy development, and based on that, India Africa Knowledge Consortium, Asia Africa Development Council, Council for Sustainable Peace and Development launch holistic development of South Sudan project under the flagship of the South Sudan Green and Industrial Revolutions under the patronship of Professor James Bani Iga, and working for and inviting investment with various disciplines, various domains related with the agriculture, related with mining, related with the sports, related with the culture development, related with the trade development, related with the infrastructure development, related to the university establishment, and constantly working. For the more information, you may visit that indiaafrica.org/invest South Sudan. So, based on the guidelines of the Professor James Wani Iga and under the patronship of the James Wani Iga, East Africa Development Council is working too hard in upliftment of the Invest South Sudan projects. That is the holistic development dream project of the East Africa Development Council. Mr. Ezekiel Lowell Getcourt, Minister of Petroleum, led a delegation to attend Petroids Conference 2019 on 9 to 12 February 2019 in New Delhi. He had a bilateral discussion with the counterpart Sri Dharmendra Pradhan, Honorable Jackson Meyer, Deputy Finance Minister, led visited India from the 19th March 2019 to attend EXI conference, and Dr. James Waniga, President, was a private visit to India on 13th to 17th June and discussed various issues for the government of South Sudan with the Professor Ripuranjan Sinha for the holistic development of South Sudan. South Sudan Defense Minister Honorable Kon Myang led a delegation to attend DexPro in Lucknow from 6 to 9 February 2020. Development Assistance Partnership at Oslo Donor Conference in April 2005, India announced a grant of 10 million USD for the infrastructure, capacity building, and social sector projects such as hospital and educational institute in South Sudan. Half of the 10 billion USD grant to Sudan was allocated to construction hospital in South Sudan. The proposal to construct a hospital in Juba is under active consideration of MOU to start a project like to finalize shortly between GOSS and Government of India. In January 2008, India donated 100,000 USD worth of tent and medicine for the flood affected area to be shared between Sudan and South Sudan. In February 2020, a consignment of the life-saving drug worth 68.83 lakhs was donated to the flood-affected people of South Sudan through SS Ministry of the Health and Relief and Rehabilitation Commission. In December 2020, the Government of India donated 70 MT metric ton of the food aid consisting wheat flour, rice and sugar to the flood-affected peoples of South Sudan. This was the first ever comment of the India humanitarian assistance to the peoples of South Sudan. Other development initiative concerned ICCR scholarship. Indian Council for Cultural Relations has allocated 15 scholarships for the South Sudan National for Higher Study in India from the academic year 2019-20 and all slots were available. Indian Technical Economic Cooperation training slot. Ministry of External Affairs has allocated 200 slots for South Sudan under the ITEC program for the year 2018-19 and all slots were available. From 2019-20, the slot was increased to 240 in view of heavy demand and popularity of capacity posts like the list of proposed government India project in South Sudan is the Indo-South Sudan Friendship Psychiatry Hospital in Juba, Agriculture Seed Production Demonstration Center in Juba, Rural Technology Park in Juba, Pan Africa E-Network, EB and EAB projects, Indian continent in the United Nations in South Sudan. India has the privilege and provided a battalion of around 22,400 defense personnel for the peacekeeping operation in South Sudan. The battalion are deployed in Juba, Jangloi, and Upper Nile region. Additionally, there is a police component, UNPOL, of the around 26 Indian police officers attached with the UNMIS in the country. Apart from the peacekeeping operation, the Indian continent have been extending community welfare assistance, voluntary clinic to assist the local community with huge cattle population for Bor and Malacca. The Indian peacekeepers have also been helping local youth in capacity building training program like repair of the computer, diesel genset, and other technical skills. To empower women of the South Sudan, the peacekeepers have been teaching methods of growing vegetables in pulse and also taught how to produce clean milk from the kettle source. The battalion is board state installed community solar light in village for the benefit of Sudan students to study at the night of the security region. In 2013, the Indian Peacekeeping Battalion had lost 7 of its soldiers who got killed in the 2 different attacks in the Janglai state. The bravery and social welfare activity of Indian peacekeepers are highly commended by the local population and government of South Sudan. Lieutenant General S.S. Tenekel, in the force commander of UNMISS, who is the well in charge of all international peacekeeping force stationed in South Sudan. India community in the South Sudan. Presently, about 1,000 Indian nationals are residing in South Sudan. Some of them have set up the business in Juba, and others are working in various small size companies. A considerable number of Indian nationals in a Christian missionary organization (NGO) in South Sudan. India were among the first to open hotels, Borhill drilling company, printing press, and department store in Juba in early 2006. The Indian Association of South Sudan has a membership around 400. The embassy maintains a cardinal relationship with the Indian community in South Sudan and partners participate in the social gathering and event organized by them. Periodic free medical camp and blood donation camp, especially on the occasion of Indian Independence Day and Republic Day, are held in the collaboration with the IASS. Indians are in a number 2 position in the country in the blood donation campaign. International Day of Vega is organized every year by the mission in collaboration with IASS and Indian Peacekeepers UNMISS since 2015. A regular open house is held in the embassy to address the grievances of the Indian community. Parvasiya Bharatiya Divas (PBD) is accelerated and celebrated on January 9 every year for promoting diaspora interests in South Sudan. So more information you may also visit the indimbuja.gov.in. So thanks for watching Professor Ripu Ranjan Sinha, Development Consultant, Republic of South Sudan, working under the flagship of the South Sudan Green and Industrial Revolutions for the holistic development of South Sudan projects, the South Sudan country, and here inviting investment proposal across the globe for the upliftment of the South Sudan infrastructure development, education development, and various projects under the mission of the South Sudan bilateral relationship between India and South Sudan. Especially, we are very much interested in government of South Sudan are interested to execute this project. Indo-South Sudan Friendship Psychiatry Hospitals. All resources shall be shared from the India and others, my associate across the world. Agricultural seed production come demonstration center in Juba and Rural Technology Park in Juba, Pan Africa E-Network, EB and EAB projects under the missions of the government of India and India. We are constantly working for the in promotion of the India and South Sudan relation. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.